On the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brought him down. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 35-yard line.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
On the ground, McCaffrey. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Check 55, Mike. Get in the way, go!
Hey, check right. Watch it, divide.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
No. Off.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Let's put that team on the block. Check 3, dog. Check 55.
Here's second and 8. Flushed out right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Khalil Mack showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4.
Third and 12.
Come on.
The Texans here on third down, putting an extra defender in the secondary.
Hey, right 52.
I'm coming after you. Go.
Now back to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. They were trying to liven up this playoff game very early on. Pretty deep throw, but good coverage.
I think they were counting on the defenders being a little tight, a little over-anxious early, and trying to catch them flat-footed and get a big play.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Let's go.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on first and 10.
Spurs. No. Under 10. 10.
Watch twits. Jump up. 6 to 12. Weak.
They run with Breida. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Rush in.
On second and 7, Bridgewater going deep. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Houston. John Ross, 88 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point good by Prater, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. No catches for him in the wild card win last week, but he's got a first quarter grab here.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Check, 52's the mic. Switch.
2nd and 6. Dancing to his left. Taking a deep shot. This is caught at the 20. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one goes for 36 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Check 4. Hey, put it 2, check, cover. Put it 2, check, cover.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
He's coming. Double up. Go.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Right there, 56. Watch the run. 56. Check, check, check.
Check 37. Check 37.
Jim, 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 Jim.
Kill, kill, kill.
Same on.
Kill.
Go.
Check 13. Check 13.
Check, check.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
He's checking, he's in. He's checking. Crash, crash. Go, he's moving. He's moving, boys, he's moving.
56 to Mike. 56.
Bridgewater. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Good one, able to haul it in. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 30.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
26, check 26.
Shift.
Neutral, pocket.
Shift.
Tighten up, tighten up. Tighten up. Go.
On first down, here's Breida. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. 56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike. Big stopper.
Big stopper.
Check.
That's it.
From the gun, Bridgewater. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So put 3 on the board. A little bit of a hook on the driver that time. Looked a little bit like you, Charles, over on the 8th at Windermere.
You know me too well, partner. Except that he got his to hit a tree and kick back into the fairway.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've got to contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level. I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17.
First down, Jaguars.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. 15 lining, 15 lining. Grace don't travel, Grace don't travel. Yep. Ready, go.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go, tackle, let's go. We got this, we got this. Slam, slam. Protein spill. Alpha. Jack, let her.
2nd and 9 now. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
That's to McCaffrey, complete. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He'll look to throw, and he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend.
552. Ricky, Ricky. Yes. Where's 52? Watch 52. Protect, hot.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
Kicker 61. Matchbox, right. Go, go. Box track. 52's the Mike. Watch Mike, watch Mike. Hey, pick it up. Go.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 34-yard line. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 52's the mark, boys. 52. It's been a long day for you. Zoom, fellas. Let's go. Let's go.
They'll set up a throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, there's 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Out of the shotgun, Breida. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right over there.
Throwing, Bridgewater. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Tight down. There you go. Same. Hatch it. Check 3. Go. Pass him. Let's go. Come on. Go. Zip it.
To throw is Bridgewater. Man open, it's Goodwin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. 2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
Mike 56, Mike. Zoom. You don't know no better.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check, 56.
Hey, check.
56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike.
What? You know why this team showed up?
Check your hot read.
Here's Bridgewater. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Pick it up, G. 56. Mike, 56. 56.
Defense wins championships, baby.
Hey, watch it.
They'll throw again. Bridgewater. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Marquise Goodwin. As time expires in the first half, and the Texans push further out in front. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, and maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. And that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The run there on first down, going to get him 5 up to the 30. Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Check the backer.
Check 99. Check 99.
Check 31. 64. 3. Alert 3.
Check 15. Check.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
22, check, bomber. 22, check, bomber. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
He's coming.
This is Breida. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Let's go, D.
They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Bridgewater now. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Myles Garrett. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3-score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. And 58 is a mic.
Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. On third down, a run from Breida. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Here's Breida. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
Now on 2nd and 13, Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
It's a lot of contact going on there. And in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. That's right, baby. That's the 6. Pull it, half. Check play ball. Ball, try.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 24-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
This quarterback now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10.
58, boy, 58. 58, it's Mike. Hey, let's get this, get this. Check, crunch, crunch, crunch.
Now it's Breida. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. 1, 2,
Throwing on 2nd down. Bridgewater. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Texans push further out in front.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
2nd and 11. Lets this one rip toward... It got his man complete. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Gurley. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Mike, 56. Right there in the middle, 55. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Mike, hurry. Ready.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Completes it to Hardman. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17.
You got it's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Check, 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 check. 49, check. Blue dot quarter. Blue dot quarter. Go. Ready, go.
Back to the ground game here. Gurley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16.
Watch out. 66. Bullet drive. Now. Motion.
Here's Gurley. He will push his way down to about the 14. The tackle goes to Harrison Smith.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the past, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
Here's 2nd and 8. And Graham's got it, complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Terry McLaurin there to make the grab. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit.
Echo. 52. Mike 50. Yep. Drop deep. 52 is the mic. Yes. 52 is the mic. I'm coming.
Back to throw again. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game.
You got it. You got it.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 26-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now Bridgewater going deep downfield for Ross. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. John Ross, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans push further out in front. Prater for the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 23. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
Alpha.
2nd and 4. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's caught inside the 35. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They're going to look to throw. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. 2nd and 2. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
I'm here all day. Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5. Box track. 55's Mike, guys, 55. All day, just like that, just like that. Cheetah, ready.
They'll look to throw here. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Jacksonville.
They'll look to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Mecole Hardman there to make the grab. And the Jaguars get a score closer. Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback. But, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead, but at the same time, got it done. It'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a two-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the two-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. Here's a great example right there.
This fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard. Here's Bridgewater. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turns into a nice play.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to fourth down. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a fourth down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think, okay, he's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
58, boys, 58, 58, it's Mike. He's tired of me. He's tired of us. Check 3, check 3, check 3. What? Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Why? Get wide. Kill. Squeeze. Shit. Hey. Check 4. Go.
Throwing here, Bridgewater. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Third and long for Bridgewater. Got a man open. It's Ross. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be fourth down. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Check nine, check nine. He's cracked. Boom, boom. Check the crack. Check 37. Check 37.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
58, boys, 58. 58, Mike. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. At 58 is the Mike. Hey, it's the Mike.
Bridgewater to throw for it on fourth. Goodwin able to haul it in. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. Bridgewater here to throw. Going deep. He's got it with the 15. Touchdown, Houston. John Ross saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Texans push further out in front. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. They'll set up to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Here we go.
Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
55, 64, weak. Check 13. Check 13.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.